My family was closed the door for 23 years. I changed myself and slowly changed my family. Then only is possible to change the society. That nothing is impossible in the world if you try to change it. Want it touch? Nobody understood. I stopped myself. That's why after 23 years, I am the most wanted legend who sit with your souls and talk with you. Thank you.
It is my absolute honor to welcome you all to Legend, presented by XIM University, powered by School of Communication. Legend is a platform where we celebrate trailblazers, change makers, and people who pave and ways to the future generations of the society. A society where we live with dignity, equality, and respect. Our esteemed guest is none other than Sadhna Mishra, a name that resonates with strength, resilience, and unwavering support to social justice. As Odisha's first ever transgender activist, Sadhna Mishra has been a beacon of hope and for the transgender community, fighting tirelessly for the rights, recognition, and inclusion of the community. Through her relentless activism, she has challenged societal norms and redefined gender equalities, and advocated for a world where everyone can live authentically without fear and discrimination. Hello, ma'am. We welcome you. So, ma'am, after going through multiple interviews of yours, we have come to see that there have been many challenges that you have faced throughout your journeys. So, can you please tell us how did you overcome those challenges and how did it help you build the personality that you are today?
First, I thanks to this legend talk of you people are arranged, and it was my privilege and honor to be part of this program's challenge. It's one word, but I face it in the 23 years in my life. When I see in the world, like when I recognize myself, be in the age of 3 4 years, what I recalling during this stage, I feel like a female woman's feelings like no. There are so many words come to my minds, so many words called by the peoples. They may be called to the chakka, hijuras. Actually, I don't know the meaning of this word. I don't have ideas. I belongs to the Keonjhar, very remote area in the Odisas, and I'm happy with my childhood. I enjoy with my childhood with my sisters, with all the girls. We are playing the girl games. I never like and choice to the boy girls. Born biological be as a male, but in my entire childhood is like a femininity attitudes and everything. So even I go for the toilet also, no, I can using the girls' toilet. So this was the usual practices. But suddenly, one day it's coming like people are break me out. No, you can't use this toilet. No, you can't wearing this girl dress. Even that time we don't have any knowledge on good toss, bad toss. Sometimes I nowadays I feel that I am brave in my childhood with several times. I don't have any idea for the good toss and bad toss. My relatives, my close relatives, that they call to me, uh, like I'm so beautiful. They love me. They're kissing me, and they're doing something like different. And I thought, what they different? Why they doing like this? I'm crying, but I stop myself because I'm afraid so much. Struggle or your word, I can't explain how pain I have. I'm crying. Come to my mom's and ask my mom, why the people are calling me like blah 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 words. My mom said that you are the special. The special words is come to my mind, and I thought that yes, I am the specials, and playing like a special, singing song, dancing, study well, no tuitions. If I go for the tuition, I have a one thought, maybe, might be, I be harassed, I be raped. No, rape, this word is, matlab, I don't have any knowledge na, during this class 6 or 7. Slowly I grow up myself. My adult age is coming. No, my adult friends are discuss something. My school friends are discuss something. Family are behaving something. But when I go in front of the mirror, I see myself something different. Why? I questioning to the mirror, and mirror say, "You are the so beautiful girl in the world." Childhood's name is Sadhna Mishra. But Satya is no more in front of the mirror. When I see and she put my kajal in my eyes and have some lipsticks, mirror say, "You are the beautiful Sundari." Then I say, "Yes, I am the Sundari." Sometime I also singing the song "Pariyo ki Rani मैं हूँ आई कहते हैं मुझको हवा हवाई." It's so beautifully I enjoy to this. But one day suddenly come to know 8 or 9 classes, and with all the rule regulations, with the society norms, boy can play this, girl can play this, certain gender norms. I don't have any idea. And within this black room, within one room, alone myself, and cry and ask to God, what happened to me, why I am something different, and why my mom called me as a special. Strengthness with this word, I always be try to do something extra. In schooling, in class 9, I started the tuition of around 5 to 6, because my father is a fourth grade worker and he was getting very few salaries. We have 4 siblings, 2 brothers, 1 sister, and I am the last one and the smallest cute one. But I don't want to force my father to anything else, and I am not interested to listen anything that anybody can say that your son is like this. So I promised myself to do something. So I am earning my income that day maybe in the 200 rupees. It was huge money. So I continue my studies and everything. But every time I cry and alone, feeling less, no counselings, no support. How do I say? Even I thought that I am the most wanted mental disorder person. Maybe something different. This is not my world. But thank God, my word, one word, what does my mom say? I am the special. I never want to stop myself. Continue with this educations, with higher education to know myself, and that's why I am the special to sit in your talk show legend.
You're definitely the special one, and you're the first to many. And you're also the first transgender from Odisha to receive the passport as the transgender category. What challenges did you face in the process when you were going for that?
Excellent questions. Fighting within the identity, fighting it within my recognition with my community. When I finished my master degree in social work, master degree in business administration from Bhubaneswar, from National Institute of Social Work and Social Science, unfortunately I lost my father. I am alone again to fight myself. And finally, I want to go to that situation, that way, when everybody think I am the specials, because what my mom say I am special. So started my first career in Gujarat. I am working in Gujarat, Mumbai, Bangalore, even most of part of the country in India. with started the career of National AIDS Control Organization, working with HIVs, gender. First, when I start my work in Gujarat, I interact with many more community people. I have excited curiosity why this thing will happen to me. Is it that I am the only single person in the world or anybody else? So I searching them one by one searching, and thank God I got the opportunity to work in the Lakshya Trust, and that was in the Surat and Baroda and Rajkot. The man respected Manvidar Gohil Singh, the Prince of Gujarat, he is the most popular gay prince in the world. So first prince in India who declare openly that I am a gay. So I work for the LGBT communities. During this excitement, I interact with many more guys, but suddenly I am depressed myself because when I this see they are engaged with many more activities like begging, clapping within this cultural traditional. If you go for the ethics and Bibles, Quran, in many of the cultural things in India, there are certain culture which was followed by certain community which is called as a Hinjuras. So I am okay on this Reeth, Rivaj with culture traditions, but I am not okay to sell my body, to clapping, to baking. I am not okay. I respect them, yes, but I take the revolution change that I am the part of the society mainstreaming. Within few seconds, I promise, came back to Odisha, establish the organizations, and definitely I may the first person to fight. Anyhow, with all the struggle, the organization success. But within few days, this organization is very highlighted, and suddenly US government sent me a letter. I thought, oh yes, maybe does, there are so many mails are coming. I'm not serious. Again the send, we are quickly take your response that you are interested. I'm surprised that US is inviting for international leadership visitor programs, and I'm the first trans person to represent in White House, fighting with my struggle be as a being a first transgender passport. I'm so excited because during this time you can't receive your PAN card, ration card and Aadhaar card. To fighting the recognition identity is very important. That's why I am the first transgender youth icon election commissioner for India. So this is the recognition not for me, this is the recognition for the entire community being the revolution persons.
Absolutely. You have been a revolution to the entire community. And as I mentioned, you are the first to many. You have also, as you mentioned, the master's degree in social work, and you're currently working as a social development officer at KISS. So, your educational background, how do you think it has influenced your activism? How does it help in the current work that you're doing for the society? Because you're very active in the landscape of social work for the LGBTQ community.
I think education is the most important part of the life because of my strength, my mother blessing, my father love. I continue my education, complete my master degrees, and that was the pioneer point to fight. Without education, you can't balance yourself. You can focus to the work. In the childhood, I thought that I am the best social worker, but nowadays I am the most wanted social worker for everyone. And this was the success. This was the key point because just few minutes before I talk about my journey in the organizations, I am working in KNP Plus, Kalinga Institute of Positive Peoples. I am working Odisha State AIDS Control Society. I am working United Nations Development Program. I am working UN House. I am working National Transgender Counselling Forums with many more organization, internationally national organization. I am working Lepra India. I am also working for XIM few projects. with ICTC counseling integrated programs. So, these are the things why I am saying, because if the parents are support to the children, they are always be as specials. Nowadays, the government recognition, third gender recognition, Transgender Policy Act, and the most important NALSA versus of India declaration being as a third gender. I am sorry, I don't feel that I am the third gender. Who the first, who the second? I feel that I am the human being. But these all things are come to your education. If you are not educated, you are not understood what you are doing. I am educated, that's why I am balancing everything to open, to revelations, to make the organization, to work in the organization. But my focus is that if I am educated, I already complete my degree and everything, why not I am working with any professional organization? Sorry, nobody support me, nobody guide me, maybe I am be as IS and OS. And unfortunately, I am not what is that, dissatisfied myself. I am the happy. I love myself. The first person who work in the larger education system, where the 40,000 children are studying in the KISS, and you know they call me as a ma. Without ovary, I am the biggest mother in the world, and that was my success. What is my fight? My fight for the identity, being as a female. I fight for myself, being as a woman. I fight myself, being as a mother. Complete everything. I am proud myself within this education, within my capacity, with my family support, my love, with my all the challenges. Now I am working with 15,000 employees. I am the single one. 1 lakh, more than a 1 lakh student. So, with this legend talk, I request everyone, all the family, please accept your children. Maybe the LGBT, it is nothing else. Every children are in the same process they are burning. You know, I am working in the KIMS with dealing the pediatric and gynae department. Every day I see the newborn child who see me and smile me, and I just feeling that I am the mother. Why not you accept your children? They may be, they might be. One day they are the doctor, they are the engineer, they are the more number of sadhana who can be as a change maker, be as a influencer. If I take the classes with many university, why not the transgender become a lectures, become a doctor, become an engineer? That is the space, that is the education. Your question is very important. Without family support, no transgender can be educated, because maximum, even 85 to 95% of transgender are uneducated due to this stigma and discrimination, and they come to the community, they living separately, go for the other professions.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It was a very touching reply. Now, you spoke about balance, and we know that balance is a key to everything in life. And you are a strong advocate for both transgender rights and tribal children rights. How do you balance between them? How do you bring like the understanding that yes, I need to focus on this particular?
You know, the most interesting thing, every day in the morning when I get up, I balance everything. Nowadays, because my family was closed the door for 23 years. They are not accept me in Odisha. I fight single alone. Nowadays my family is coming. My mother is with me. Every day morning I take one by one challenges to balancing. Being as a good daughter of my mother, being as a very excellent employee with my organization, being as a very touchy person with the patient, because I deal with many more patients, around 500 patients I deal in the KIMS hospital per a day. So, being as a very good human being to listen all the needy peoples, being as a very good influencer, change maker to my community, that nothing is impossible in the world if you try to change it. My principle, I change myself and slowly change my family, then only is possible to change the society, slowly the colony and the village. So, what is the point? I change myself, I abroad my minds. That is the main balancing. I open up myself now. My home is open to all. Working for the mainstreaming, you don't want to segregate that you are the transgender, you are only specific working with the transgender, nothing else. When I take the classes with many more university, I talk with the children, they are male and female. Even you go for the hospital, the doctor, male doctor also deal with the patient of male and female. So nothing to this balancing. If I feel that I am the general human being and I am the most beautiful human being, the why the segregation? I love and enjoy my balancing and work for every section of the people. They may be children, they may be tribals, they may be transgender, they may be male and female. I don't have any gender discrimination. If you go for the Constitution Act, fundamental rights, Article 14, 15, 16, 18 say equal right, equal choice, no gender discrimination. Then why I?
Thank you so much, ma'am. So you mentioned about the White House representation that you did for India as the first transgender individual. Can you please tell us more about your experience?
So excited in 2018. Wow, this was a 1 month program lead by, facilitated by, financially supported by the US government. Thank you so much for the International Leadership Visitor Program. During this program, actually, I build up my confidence more and more, because without any knowledge, without any efficiency, you can't enter to the White House. And it was so difficult, challenging with all these things of White House, to enter White House, visiting with many more in US government programs. So I so excited, 48 hours. I can't see, directly jump off with Keonjhar rural district of Odisha to Bhubaneswar, Bhubaneswar to Delhi, Delhi to White House. After finish my interaction in White House, when I came back, lots of media people are come. Then I thought I am the celebrities now. So celebrity also special, and what that my mom say I am the special, and I feel that I am the specials. I love and enjoy, and within the few fraction seconds, I thought one single person can change the world if she and he want.
So, you are definitely one of a celebrity that the society has. Now, celebrity word is always associated with media, TV shows, reality shows. So, coming to one of your reality show experiences, can you tell us more about Bhinno Manushya and Bhinno Katha? We
Yeah.
definitely would want to know about
That
it.
was a very interesting part of my life when I got a chance be as a coordinator and anchoring the Kalinga TV, the most popular channel. Thank you to Kadamini Media, Dr. Iti Sampant, for trusting me for this beautiful show and professional show. It was Kalinga TV Bhinna Manisa Bhinna Katha, because we taking the interview, live reality interview for many transgender, 50 number of transgender, not only for Odisha but out of Odisha also, different part of the India. And this show is very successful because many peoples are like, they comments and they actually want to see this show. If you want to go for the show, you maybe catch up in YouTube, and we cover up 50 case studies, where after few days we also see the success, because there are so many parents calls, there are so many person with LGBTs communities are coming out, and they talk with their real lives, and I'm happy, and congratulations to entire team who are select me. Privilege to honor this show was my beautiful part of journey.
Thank you, ma'am. So, ma'am, could you please tell us about a specific moment in your entire journey of activism which was particularly very challenging for you in the society in general when you were going through the phase, when you have not established yourself as the person that you are today?
So painful question actually. When I'm the first person who came in front of the media that I am the LGBT. I'm coming community from the LGBTs, one of the very popular channel in Odisha. They catch my show, reality shows. Within few and fraction seconds, nobody can understand why I'm coming out. I'm educated. I'm working in an organization. I'm established. Why I'm interested to wearing a sarees? Why I'm say that I'm a transgender? Nobody understood. I'm not emotional. But very few seconds, everybody closed the relationship. Even my family also never understood to close this. I'm silent, absolutely silence. Never want to say anything. Yes, that day I'm actually cry a lot. But within this few seconds, I stop myself. Balancing because I am educated. What is the wrong? That I am a transgender. First open up my identity. Is it only for me or for the community? Why everybody forget that I am also a human beings? I want emotions. I want a touch. Nobody understood. I stopped myself. That's why after 23 years, I am the most wanted legend who sit with your souls and talk with you. Thank you. Yeah. Sorry, please.
Okay, that's You have definitely contributed a lot to the society, and the society is absolutely privileged to have you. And one of your contributions is Sakha. Could you tell us more about the LGBTQ community Sakha that you're running now as a founder?
Sakha is the best part of my life. Started in 2007 informally. Thank you to entire community who are being support me. They are actually best persons who come out and say that yes, Sadhna, we togetherly form the Sakha. Sakha is mean for the friendship. Thank you to me to formulate this community based organization that was a very popular first organization working for the LGBT women's rights in Odisha. It was a very well established organization nowadays. This is not my organization. I may be founded, but I am not the owner of this organization. The concept of community based organizations is run by, managed by the community. Nowadays, the third line leaders, fourth line leaders are managed. You know, the significant change of Sakha is more about the advocacy with many more level that may be in the government and private sector. Many transgenders now working in the Jindal Steels. Many transgender working in the BMCs. Many transgender create the history in the Odisha states. So I'm happy, and I think Sakha is the best organization in Odisha state for the LGBTs.
So, ma'am, as a social activist and as a leader, you have faced a lot of issues. So, can you tell us the most pressing issues that are there for the transgender community today in Odisha, and how can you think that the government can work towards making the societal changes?
See, more than 10 years, the Supreme Court judgment is coming, Transgender Protection Bills Act also coming. But if you go for the changes, acceptance of transgender, normally I give you few example. The social inclusion process is very slow for the transgender. Job advertisement, yes, I'm educated, I work, but need some space. Reservations are needed for the transgenders. They're interested for the police work, they're interested for other education system, but what is the reservations? That's a question mark. And the most important part, sex reassessment surgery. If I share with my journey, so I go for the sex reduction surgery in out of Odisha. It was so painful and it was so costly. But one transgender, how can bear for the 10 lakhs for the change of the operation? Every transgender, male to female, female to male, transgenders are need for the sex change operation. They need for the physical changes, but it was not possible. Go for the social mainstreaming. Yes, I talk for the both side. Many transgenders, trans peoples are in the sex work begging nowadays also. I am educated, I am working. I don't want to say that they are wrong and I am the right person. But where the space, what the opportunity, any shelter home nowadays is established? No shelter home. Any old age home is established? No old age home. After 50 or 60, the transgender what she do? If a transgender is harassing, abusing, raped, who are addressing on that? Is there any transgender welfare board is established? No. If you go for the Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Bangalore, there are so many state are implement the transgender board, at least to addressing the transgender mechanism. Inclusion, where is the inclusion? There are so many transgenders are working. I request to the Odisha government, please focus on that, on this show. Thank you.
So, ma'am, you are Sadhna, you are an inspiration to many. There are many out there who are now struggling to reach to the particular place that where you have made a mark. What would you advise the younger generation today who is struggling to make their mark in the society, in the transgender community, working towards their rights, fighting for them?
One word say that nothing is impossible in the world if you want to try it. Challenges are part of the life. If you want to really change the world, you first change yourself. Make confidence, work hard, educate yourself, make prove yourself you are the best in the world. World feel you one day you are special. My dream is that one day in Odisha, the many more transgenders are coming. They may be the doctor. You know, nowadays, one of the most beautiful transgender who is the first OFS in India, and many more transgenders are the cell tax officers, come in city mission managers. They're running Watco treatment plant. They're also in the tax collection, parking in Bhubaneswar, auto driving, car driving, Ola driving. So there are many more examples. It is very normal. If I thought that I am the normal being, human being, I can do it. But the young transgender, I support you, congratulate you for the new lives. Nothing is impossible. If I make the possible, why not you?
Thank you so much, ma'am, for such an insightful session. Your words have truly inspired us, and we had a great time having you.